you. More power to you. I'm with you. I feel you. I just was not one of those people. I was the exact opposite of that person. You know, you hear a lot of rappers talk about they need to be high to be in the studio or they got to be drunk to be on the stage. For me, if I got high, I would play Grand Theft Auto for like 4 hours.
Let's go!
I'd eat like 2 candy bars. I'd jack off and I'd take a nap. That was just me though. That was just me. That was me. Now, that's all good. But for someone that wants to be creative and if they get high they cannot be creative, that did not work. So I tried and I tried and I tried for some sort of moderation because I knew that I wanted to make music. It was like the reason why I felt like I was on this earth was to make music. But every time I get high, that would stop. So I went back and forth trying to find some sort of balance and it was not working. Years and years and years of this, and finally, in 2008, for the first time in my life, I went to rehab and I got sober. I got out of rehab and I was broke. I had no career. I moved back into my parents' house, which was never that tight. But I started making music with Ryan Lewis. And Ryan was going to college at the time, so he was still living in his parents' house. I would go over to his parents' house in the basement and we would make cuts. Now, I felt like I had all this suppressed shit on my shoulders that I needed to get out. And I sat down there one day and Ryan looped up this Red Hot Chili Pepper sample. And I sat down in his parents' basement and I wrote this song here in about 20 minutes. Now he just wanted to act like them. He just wanted to rap like him. Us as rappers underestimate the power and the effects that we have on these kids. Blunt past, ash in the tin, Pat being pushed, harassed by the feds. Fact of it is, most people that rap like this talking about some shit they haven't lived. Surprise, you know the drill. Trapped in the box, decline record sales. Follow the formula, violence, drugs, and sex sells. So we try to sound like someone else. But this is not Californication. No way to glorify this pavement. Syrup, Percocet, and an eighth a day will leave you broke, depressed, and emotionally vacant. Despite what Lil Wayne says, it's not conducive to being creative. And I know cause he's my favorite. I know cause I was off that same shit. Rationalize whatever I try after I listen to dedication. But he's an alien. I'd sit that shit, pass out or play PlayStation. Months later I'm in the same place. No music made, feeling like a failure. And trust me, it's not dope to be 25 and move back to your parents' basement. I've seen my people's dreams die. I've seen what they can be denied. And weeds and a drug that's denial. Groundhog Day, life repeat each time. I've seen Oxycontin take 4 lives. I grew up with the music chief dimes. I've seen cocaine bring out the demons inside. Cheating and lying, friendship cease, no peace in the mind. Stealing and take anything to fix the pieces inside. Broken, hopeless, headed nowhere. Only motivation what that dealer supplying. That rush, that drug, that dope. Those pills, that crumb, that roach. Thinking I will never do that, not that drug. Growing up, nobody ever does. Until you're stuck, looking in the mirror like I can't believe what I become. So I was gonna be someone, and growing up, everyone always does. We sell our dreams and our potential to escape through that buzz. Just keep me up, Hollywood, here we come.
We fly so high, we gotta get back what we lost.
phone cups. The irony. Everyone will think that he lied to me. Am I so proud he's so public, there's no fucking privacy. If I don't talk about it, then I carry a date. A 08-10-08, then I was been changed and everything. When they put me in some box or saint that I never was. Just a false prophet that never came. Or will they think that everything that I'm bringing is all been fake? Or will I just take my slip to the grave? What the fuck are my parents gonna say? The success story, they got his life together and change. And you know what pain looks like when you tell your dad you relapsed and look him directly into his face. The seat on your shoulders, the seemingly heavyweight. Haven't seen tears like this on my girl in a while. The trust that I once built been betrayed. But I'd rather live telling the truth than be judged for my mistakes than falsely held up, props loved and praised. I guess I gotta get this on the page. Feeling sick and helpless, lost the compass where something is. I know what I gotta do, and I can't help it. One day at a time is what they tell us. Now I gotta find a way to tell them. God help me. Yeah. One day at a time is what they tell us. Now I gotta find a way to tell them. Hands up, come on. To me and said I was the music they listened to when they first got clean. Now look at me, a couple days sober, I'm fighting demons back on that beat and on the east side, shaking, tweaking, hoping they don't see it, hoping no one is looking, that no one recognizes that failure under that hoodie. It's posted in the back with my hands crossed, shooken. They calling me a passive, they talk to me, I'm looking out that door. I can make it. Somebody stops me and says, are you Macklemore? Maybe this isn't the place or time. I just wanted to say that if it wasn't for Otherside, I wouldn't have made it. I just looked down at the ground and said thank you. Tells me she has 9 months and she's so grateful. Tears in her eyes looking like she's gonna cry. Fuck, I barely got 48 hours. Treated like I'm some wise monk. I wanna tell her I relapsed, but I can't. I just shake her hand and tell her congrats. I get back to my car, I think I'm trying to this guy on the other side, that pen was in my hand. I'm just a flawed man I fucked up. Like so many others, I just never thought I would. I never thought I would. Didn't pick up the book. Doing it by myself, didn't turn out that good. If I could be an example of getting sober, and I could be an example of starting over. If I could be an example of getting sober, and I could be an example of starting over. If I could be an example of getting sober, I could be an example of starting over. Thank you guys.